This is the second video about Menutree. Now, before, when we were looking at Menutree, we saw how to create them with the text layers and how to style them in the Design Manager. But if you're familiar with the regular text menu hint and using menus in conjunction with hover show, that sort of thing, you may be looking at the Menutree and thinking, well, Menutree really doesn't seem to offer me a whole lot. If I were to use just the menu hint, I can have full control over each individual submenu as well as the main menu. I can style them differently. I can edit them in the Content Manager and add items and delete them, things like that. And what does the Menutree give me that, that I can't already do with the menu? And in fact, the Menutree has less control over its layout than you would if you were using individual menus. It has less control over styles. So it seems to have several disadvantages versus the menu. The big advantage that the Menutree has is that it is completely editable in the Content Manager. You can not just change the menu items and rename them and add and delete them and set the links, but you can add whole new branches to the tree of the menu, which is very, very powerful. In particular, if you're looking for a site, if you're working on a site that you're going to be maintaining over the long term, then the Menutree has a massive advantage because of that editability, that ability to add new submenus without having to go back to Photoshop and add them, things like that. So for example, here is, I've deployed this little page we were working on before to the Content Manager, and I can see the Menutree listed now as one thing in the editable content section. And when I go to edit it, I have a full editor here. I can set the links on each item, just like I could for a regular menu. But I can also control the hierarchy, and I can do things that I just really could not do any other way, such as I will add a new item here, and I'll name it sauces. And then I'll add yet another one, and I'll name it pomodoro, and yet another one, and name it marinara. And I'll take this pomodoro and I'll drag it on top of the sauces to make it a submenu item, and do the same thing here for the marinara. So now I've added not just an item to the main menu, but I've added a whole new submenu to it. And if I wanted, I could go through and set links. And if I wanted, I could yet make, if there were different types of marinara. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do this. I'll make a spicy marinara, and I'll add it as a submenu to that. So I've really done quite a bit here, and I'll just say OK. And now I have a new menu item, sauces, and it has the pomodoro and the marinara has the sub option of spicy. So I've added two branches to this menu right in the middle of it, and didn't have to make any new layers for it, that sort of thing. So that's really where the Menutree shines, is this editability in the Content Manager, in that it's completely editable and grows over time and things like that. Thank you for watching.